Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2, The Reaper's Due. The name of this Let's Play is Carcosa. And we're playing as Carcassona. Whatever, I don't know. Soon to be probably something different though. We had a pretty successful last episode, really. We were able to successfully take over this province from the previous owner. And hopefully we can keep on keeping on with that while this guy is pretty weak right now. Once he comes of age, especially if he continues to develop his martial score, he could potentially pose a problem. So we're trying to fabricate a claim on Narbonne because this guy has almost no levies because his marshal's so bad and he doesn't really have very good intrigue. So that would be smashing if we could do that. If we could take this as well, then he would be in control of 2 counties, and we'd be in control of 3. So at that point, we could probably throw off his yoke of dominance. Anyways, so as some of you might know, for a long time I used XSplit to record my videos. Well, I switched over to OBS recently because I was going to, well, I was just kind of tinkering around with this new streaming service called Beam and this thing called Tachyon, and it kind of like it's an OBS product, etc., etc. Anyways, so when I went to go make some videos, OBS was what I had. It wasn't really that I just like was like, oh yeah, I don't like XSplit. XSplit's fine, but OBS is pretty much the same as XSplit in a lot of ways, and you know, for my purposes, it's very, you know, almost the same thing, and it's free. So whereas XSplit is not free for what I use it for. The point I'm trying to get to though is I'm kind of still learning it a little bit, and I think that I have got the bitrate down now. I know that a few of the videos that came out were in 720p, which is not good for, you know, the type of games that I like to play. And the reason for that was instead of adjusting the bitrate quality in the recording section, I did it for the streaming section. And I did not have the box checked under recording to use the same as streaming. So now I will, hopefully I've adjusted it up, the quality level up in the drop down box, and hopefully we will be able to see all these videos in glorious 1080. Okay, well, enough of the burbling. Let's get to it. So, another thing that we were able to do is we were able to secure a marriage with the Duchess of Anjou. So this is our lovely wife, Brunhild. And something, we do have a non-aggressive pact, and I was kind of looking at this before I started playing, and we can form an alliance. And she would not. She would not form an alliance with us. We're married to her, and she wouldn't even form an alliance. What? Really, Brunhild? Really? Anyways, we need to have some kids with Brunhild because we want to be able to inherit both that duchy of Anjou and this stuff down here. We want it. We want it all. So we need to make her like us more, so we have a higher chance of copulating with her. Or conceiving, I guess you could say. So what could we do? We could send her a gift, but I don't know about all that. I don't know. 16 gold. How much gold do we make? I mean, we only make 1 gold a month, so that's a pretty steep price to pay for love. So we do not have a designated regent, which I think I'm fine with at the moment, and we don't have a court physician. Even though we do have 2 people who could be court physicians. I'm thinking that it would probably be better to have a court physician who likes you versus one that doesn't like you, even if he is a little bit better. I could see all sorts of nightmare scenarios where, you know, your court physician really hates you, so he says, "Oh yeah, we need to take the whole leg." Right. So we're gonna pick. Theodomerus de Alet. Wasn't he the court physician at one point? I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Vassal River, blah, blah, blah. That's fine too. title loss, we understand. So we're going to dismiss some of these because we either can't do anything about it or we just don't care. So we're going to fabricate there. Council is all active. That's good. I think it's still probably a good idea to have Bertrada here, my mother, to continue to try to scheme where we're holding court, because, well, you know, she is terrible. She really is terrible. These guys think they should be on the council. Thukbald, and that's why I hated us so much. And then Fulkari, the mayor of Nimes. But I really don't want to put him on there because he's not very good either. It's the Baron of Montpellier. I mean, you know, a good thing about the mother is that, you know, she's loyal. She's not gonna, you know, scheme against you. The bad thing is she sucks. So we're gonna go ahead and put Baron Vitard in there, and we're gonna give him an honorary title. We're gonna, brother, you're gonna be the cupbearer. That didn't really go up that much. Now, we might actually want to give him a gift. Yes. Yeah. I think that's a worth investment at this point. So we could try to steal some tech, but I think we're gonna keep. Yeah, we're gonna keep scheming in Carcassonne. I think I've probably already forgotten how to say that properly. Technology, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, we are at 873. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and just get it rolling. We could kill the Duke of Toulouse. Fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Toulouse, which may be very useful down the road. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth and dizziness setting in. So we can say, help, help. Or we can do this. No need to draw attention to myself. 60% chance, you know, hey, it's going to be fine. 30% chance we could become wounded. And then 10% chance we just die, you know, which, I mean, kind of makes sense. You could really hurt yourself falling downstairs. But it doesn't really say we're falling downstairs. It just says we're falling on our face. Really. That must have been pretty bad. Our council likes us pretty much, so we're going to call for help. You hear the voice of Baron Vitard just before you pass out. As you wake up the next morning, it feels as if your head is about to explode, but at least you are safe. I'm in debt to Baron Vitard. Oh, gosh. I don't like being in debt, guys. I don't like it. So we survived our first great sickness, the smallpox epidemic. What's this? Who? This is my half-sister, Magnatrude. Magnatrude. She's attractive, haughty, and fussy. And a bastard. Yeah, she seems like she's gonna grow up well. So, she's haughty and fussy. So, not good. That would be okay. So really the only thing I think that we could get like a good match for here would be this one. The martial focus. Wait, no. Intrigue focus, because she's fussy. And there's nothing that conflicts with it. Yes, very good. And educate the child. So, if I remember correctly, this fussy... No, it's curious, isn't it? Yeah, I used to know all of these, you know, but it's been so long since I've played. So, fussy. I'm trying to remember fussy. Fussy. Well, I know it's not. You don't put them with... hell, I'll just look it up real quick. Crusader Kings to Wiki. Shame on me for not knowing this stuff, right? Right. Traits. Okay. Childhood. There we go. Okay, so Fussy. You put them with Diligent. Ah, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Very good, very good, very good. We put them with somebody who's diligent, and they can intervene and make that person diligent as well. So we need to find somebody who is diligent. Okay, so we have two options here. We have Fulcari, the mayor of Nimes, and Bertrada, my mother. Well, sounds like a good idea. Your mother is going to tutor you, and hopefully she will make you diligent. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I know some of you probably don't care, but so excited about the Path of Exile expansion that comes out this week. Oh my gosh, so excited. Alright, good. How many levies do we have right now? Only 646, huh? You can do better than that. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Brunhild is pregnant. Excellent. Excellent, yes. And we hope it's a boy. But this, going back to new releases and such, this has been kind of a weird period of time because there's been a lot of really games that have been really good or interesting to me that have kind of came out around this time. You know, we had the Reaper's Due expansion, and then the Path of Exile expansions next week, which I'm really stoked about. And then, you know, love it or hate it, the WoW expansion, actual release, you know, is coming out the 30th, I think. And, you know, say what you will. You know, like I said, love it or hate it, WoW is, you know, it's a game that many people play. And I've played it before, and who knows, might play it again. It's hard to say. What's this? Duke Ado the Just usurped the title County of Mainz from Bishop Faroin the Holy. I see. Don't think that really affects us. Looks like there is, oh, we had a girl. We had a daughter. Rashilt Adelards. She's sickly, though. Heir to the Duchy of Anjou. She should also be the heir. Yeah, she's the heir to everything. So, Rashilt. Rashilt? Wait a second. Why am I... Okay, that did get pretty high. Appoint commander. He wants to appoint us commander, and I'm going to go ahead and say no again. It's a good way to gain some prestige for sure. However, more important to me right now is just being able to properly educate and rear a child and grow my kingdom without dying. So, I'd much rather not have my sickly 0-year-old heir be in charge of the kingdom. Okay, so we're still waiting on, I guess, this to fabricate. I'd really love to fabricate a claim on you. I want to declare war on you. I want to war you very hard. Your wife, Duchess Brunhild, sent you a gift. It is a small puppy, but one of the finest pedigree and destined to grow into a great hunting dog. Well, of course I will accept this gift. Who would not take this fine hunting dog? Tricky. Tricky sounds like a good name for this dog. 734. How old are you? 11. I'd really like to take that other county before he comes of age. I really would. See, there are some wars going on. Bladavildis, Middle Francian Revolt. I see. It's your war over Paris. Wow. Saddle up that horse. Let's go. I'm going to get me the white stag. Probably not. Epidemics? Epidemics? Any takers? When I was looking before the game, the only epidemic I saw was over here. Camp Fever. I got a fever. And then the slow fever. What's the difference between camp fever and slow fever? Camp fever. Epidemic typhus or camp fever is rampant. So typhus and typhoid fever. Interesting. I really don't. Although it fascinates me, I have never really read up on these old diseases, or either I have about some of them, but not all of them. So, not really too sure what the difference is between typhus and typhoid. So, okay, our dog has grown up. He's a grown dog. Good dog. Good boy. It's one of those situations where you didn't want to tell the truth in case it would hurt the person, but at the same time, honesty is virtue. That is true. That is true. So we could lie. We might become deceitful, which is not very good. And we could become honest. We lose some intrigue. Okay. But we gain in diplomacy, which I like. So we're going to be honest. We did become honest. I like that. I like becoming honest. So. All right, let's go hunting. Uh-oh. During your hunt, you come to a deep gorge. Right on the other side is the white stag staring at you. You're so close, yet cannot reach it. As it runs away, you realize that you must return home without a victory this time. So we've got two options. Now I know my purpose in life. We could become the hunter, which I think is pretty good. So we're going to take that. We're going to become known as Hoster the Hunter. That actually sounds really good. Has a lovely ring to it, which bumped up our levies even more. Excellent. Who is this? Adaluildis. Playful and fussy. And curious. Aha. Aha. So we need to, what is this? Oh yeah, the focus. The focus. So curious. How did we do this? Curious. Well, we don't want to intervene on that. So, what do we want to intervene on here? Playful or fussy? We can intervene on fussy, make it diligent. That's good. If we intervene on playful, it would become cruel. No! We want to intervene on fussy. So we need to find somebody that's diligent. Well, I bet the options have not really changed. As far as what we're going to do with education... well, she definitely seems tailor-made for intrigue. So we'll go intrigue. And as for an educator, we will set you up with diligent again. Do we want to go with Fulcari? Maybe try to boost his opinion a little bit? Sure. Yeah. Church wants to organize a miracle play for a local saint in our domain. They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. Typically, always pay for these. It's just a pittance. Just a pittance. My liege, my mission to Rome has so far been a success. Great. We want the Pope to like us. We want him to be sympathetic to our cause. Oh yeah, we owe money to the Jewish moneylenders. I forgot about that. I completely forgot. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, good. The Tyranny War. Excellent. Yes, please stay busy dealing with your decadent revolts. Please. I don't want to have to deal with you as well as trying to grow my own power. Young dog needs proper training. If he's performed well during hunts, perhaps you should take a hand in this yourself. Why would anybody... okay, well, that does make sense. You take 20 prestige if you really need it. But I always think that that's much better, much more worth it. To training yourself. The time you spend outdoors can make you hardy. I mean, we're already strong, so I guess, can't. It's strange. We don't have any positive traits. We just got some, well, Craven, the game considers neutral, I guess because it's not a deadly sin, but it's pretty damn bad. If we could get rid of Craven, our Marshal would be 16, which is really good. Really good. The Hunter, indeed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Epidemic? Is there an epidemic? Oh, the slow fever. Should we build a hospital? Maybe we should build a hospital here. Maybe we should build a hospital. Is that a worthy investment? Increase disease resistance of a county. You know, let's do it. You know, I don't know that I would normally do it, and it may not be worth it to do it. But you know, in the spirit of just trying out new things, I mean, it's a new expansion. Let's go ahead and let's build our hospital. I think it would be a good idea. Let's just try it out. Let's just see what it does for us. Now, last time we closed our gates. I don't know what we're going to do this time. She's still sickly? She is sickly. Ooh, Brunhild is pregnant again. Hopefully we get a strong boy. That's what I would love, is to get another strong boy. I mean, I would take a strong girl, but strong boy would be good. Better than a strong girl, because she would still be second in line. Then I'd have to be staring at this sickly child, you know, hoping that they die. Okay, so we are gaining diligent because of being outside and having fresh air. So that's going to help our scores. Oh yeah, look at that. Scores are getting good. Very good. I like having a high diplomacy score, but often it ends up seeming like it's just a throwaway for me. So, man, this is taking a while. This fabrication is taking a while. Come on, man. Come on, fabricate that claim. You've got a 14% chance per year. Start of the Viking Age. Centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. Well, I don't know that we're going to really have to worry too much about Vikings because, well, our home province is landlocked, but our other province, I don't know. We'll see. I guess they could sail down the river. Another daughter. Not strong. Okay, so I don't have to, like, you know, be super upset. Ersenda. What's her name? Ersenda. Yes, we're gonna have some title loss on succession now at this point, so we have to start thinking about our succession law. Speaking of which, we haven't even looked at our laws lately. Yeah, we'd really like to do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Boom. Okay, so we can revoke titles now. As far as inheritance law goes, if I had to, I would probably, at this point, it would probably get changed to... I don't know. Because we couldn't do primogeniture because, well, I have vassals with negative opinions. We could fix that. It says one of the following must be true. Viceroyalty, that's, you know, straight out. Holder, primary title, one of these must be true. Late feudal administration or imperial administration, or Kingdom of West Francia has high crown authority, absolute crown authority. So this requires legalism at least level 3. So our best option to consolidate our power on this inheritance would probably be, I don't know. I guess elective monarchy, but I really do not like. I don't know. I like elective. It's actually not that bad when you're small and you can control all the votes, but Once you get too big, you need to, that needs to just get thrown straight out. So our hospital's done. I just saw we got an achievement for it. We're hospitable. Oh, Gilray has measles. Slow fever is a spreading. So we can see now we have a hospital of level 1. Can you? Oh, you can upgrade your hospital. Well, that's pretty baller. So you got all these different things. What do they do? Sick house, leper colony, soup kitchen. That's cool. Chapel, translation house. Ooh, I kind of like this stuff. It's very neat. Okay, pause. Pilgrim's Inn, library, pharmacology laboratory, medical academy, neat, and observatory. Huh. Boy, they are expensive though, aren't they? Was not for the common man. He really wants to make us a commander, and I really don't want to be a commander. So, yeah, I'm going to decline. Sorry. Okay, well, I think we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. This has been quite an uneventful episode, but let me know if the video has transitioned to 1080p, and I will see you in the next episode, where hopefully something happens. Hopefully something good. Until then, game on.